So I want to start today with a clip from Mr. Tim Ferriss, who was on our show probably 5 years from now. I've bumped into Tim along the way since that show. And look, we're all big fans of Tim Ferriss. I remember reading his book, The 4-Hour Workweek, back in like 2005 when I was still working as a banker. And I remember reading it. And then I did a show and he came to my house at the time. And I always tell people when you come on my broadcast yourself, I said, the books that are on your nightstand, those authors will be coming over to your business to do podcasts. And everyone's like, that's crazy, Brian. But that's been the story of my life. All of my heroes as a child now come over and hang out with me. So it's always cool when something like that happens. And this is Tim Ferriss. I remember when he came over, he said, Brian, for the new year, I'm not thinking about what I want to add to my life. I'm thinking about what I want to take away from my life. And I think this is really powerful. So as you watch this clip, I want you to think, what are the toxic people, routines, or habits in your life that you want to remove? And if I look at my life over the past 8 years or even 20 years, it's been a process of removal. Removing smoking cigarettes, removing doing drugs, removing drinking, removing negative thought patterns, removing bad habits, removing fears and inhibitions. That's what's made me so strong. And I think this is a really powerful point. So listen closely to Mr. Tim Ferriss.
I think that ego is underrated. I think you have to have any degree of confidence to do things outside the norm. You have to believe that you are able to do things that in many cases haven't been done before.
Interesting.
And it doesn't mean you're an arrogant bastard about it, but I do think that requires a certain irrational self-esteem that people could, denigrate by calling egotistical or narcissistic, but I think it's a very valuable tool. I think it's a necessary component.
Are you taking some time off? I thought I remember you saying you were going to go to Indonesia and just like completely,
Yeah, I'm going to
unplug.
disappear for a bit.
Okay.
I'm going to disappear for
It's a big continent, so I didn't give you away there.
Yeah, I'll disappear. I'm not sure if it'll be somewhere warm. So maybe Indonesia, maybe Southeast Asia, maybe South America. I've spent a lot of time in South America, but I'll disappear for a few weeks to primarily decide what to remove from my life. Commitments, belongings, relationships that have somehow become negative or toxic, or and then I'll come back. Still not commit to any huge big project. Do some cleanup and remove as much psychic drag as possible.
And that was Tim Ferriss talking about what can you remove from your life. And I think this is a powerful concept. I think we're always trying to add. We're always trying to buy new stuff, get new trainers, get new routines, go on new courses or vacations, when in fact, subtracting is a lot of times the best. So look at the people in your life. Who are toxic people that are bringing you down? What are objects that you just don't need in your life? What are bad habits that aren't serving you? That's what you really want to identify, and then find a way to get them out of your life, to literally exorcise them from your being. This has been the story of my life for so long, getting rid of fears, getting rid of really bad habits, and putting into place really positive and healthy routines. Getting rid of toxic people in my life, whether they're friends or even family. Just get anyone out that's not pushing me to be the best, that's not demanding the best from me, and that is not also searching for the best in their lives. That's who I want around me. And those people will keep me honest, those people will keep me in check, and they can do the same for you. So think about that. Type in the comments below and tell me, what is that thing you want to delete from your life?
At London Real, we believe that individual transformation can change the world. Join us and start your journey today.